Hi there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jalen West, and I'm starting a new motivational series of videos because I love to encourage people, and I think that, we all need to be encouraged. We all need to be told it's going to be okay. It was just a bad day or whatever, because we all go through things. And by nature, we're competitive people. So a lot of times we compare ourselves to others. Who knows why? I've actually been doing that. I would say the first 25 years of my life, I spent my entire first 25 years comparing myself with others because I couldn't figure out why I couldn't be just like them, because they seem to have it all together. I know those of you who know me now would be very surprised to hear that, because I was a follower back then, and now I am not so much a follower. I figured out once I started teaching and got into my career that, you know what these other people are doing, I'm glad that they can do it that way, but it doesn't work like that for me. I have to try something different, and I started realizing my real gifts and talents in life, and stop listening to so many of the negative voices in my head, because we all have those, unfortunately. It's so much easier to remember a criticism than it is to remember the good things that people say. So that is a shift in our thinking. So today I wanted to talk to you about your biggest competitor. Believe it or not, our biggest competitor is ourselves. I know. We should know that. That should be a no-brainer. And why should I even devote time in a motivational video to talk to you about that? Because sometimes I think we have to remember that that is the truth. We look at other people and how they do it, and there's other people possibly in church or in our work situation, or maybe in our family dynamics, wherever it is, social situation, and we wonder, why can't I be like that? I want to be like that person. I want to do things in that way. But we don't really know whether or not they're nearly as successful as they seem to be, as they appear to be. None of us really are. None of us are that perfect that everything lines up in a row. That's just not the way it works. That's not the way it breaks down in life. So I think it's helpful to simply accept this, and to accept that, we are unique, and this is the way God made us. He didn't, we're not just like little factory people, little cookie cutter creation at all. If you've looked at the variety of His creation, and we are certainly no exception to that. So I would like to challenge you and encourage you to begin to focus on your strengths. Sometimes it's easier to look at the negative things about ourselves, but I want you to just block those out. We already know they're there. We can make a long list in a very short period of time of the things that we need to work on. However, let's focus on those strengths. So what I like to do, and I encourage everyone to do, is get away. If you can't do it every day, do it at least once a week. 2 or 3 times a week is great, but get away, shut yourself off in a room by yourself. Do not disturb sign. Do not disturb sign. This can happen. You deserve this. You deserve this time by yourself for reflection and motivation and growth. Turn off your technology. You know what? You're going to live without technology for 30 minutes. Trust me. You will do this. I promise you, you can do this. And then with pen and paper in hand, begin to write down your strengths. Just the things that you realize that you can do very well. They're the things maybe that you get complimented on, or things that seem quite easy to do. And usually in life, our greatest talents are things that we take for granted. We don't even recognize them because we've always been able to do them well. It's just a God-given gift. And in fact, we usually get aggravated at other people who can't do them well, because we think, why can't you do it well? I can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. Well, not necessarily, because we all have different strengths. So anyway, I want you to focus on your strengths, your personal strengths. And I want you to look at that, and I want you to take those pieces and incorporate that into your lifestyle in every aspect, in every layer of it, with your family life, just your individual time, if you have any, which hopefully you do, but if not, we'll work on that, and that's another video, trust me. Your work, your social settings, church, wherever you are in your season of life, I want you to take those strengths. I want you to start incorporating them and using them to serve and to help others. Because one of the greatest satisfactions we'll ever have in life is reaching out and serving others and helping them. To me, that's what life is really all about. It brings it all together. And that's probably another video too. So I just want to encourage you today to look at your strengths, realize that you are your greatest competitor, and if you're going to improve, it's because you're going to help yourself, and you're going to, pray and ask God to show you how to do this. He will. He loves it when we pray. He loves it when we ask for His help, because we're admitting that we can't do it on our own. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with admitting that you are not an island and you're not self-sufficient, that you need some help along the way. So I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you next time. If you want to stay in touch with me, follow me. You can find me on Facebook, Jaylin West with a capital L. I've actually got several Facebook pages. One is Life in Our Community. Another one is The Organic Lifestyle. I'm on LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Google. I've got a blog called Jaylin's Groovy Blog. And if you want to see my photography, I have a website, jaylinwest.com. So make it a great day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.